Good evening, YouTube. Thank you for coming to visit my channel. This is going to be the energy reading for this weekend, December 7th, 8th, and 9th of 2018. I have already pre-shuffled over the cards and prayed over the cards. I just did a new moon reading yesterday, so we may have some similar cards pop out or similar energy since this does run into the actual weekend, but I figured let me get some other cards of advice for you all. This is for the collective, again using my favorite deck, Archangel Power Tarot. So let's see what cards pop out for this weekend in regards to advice we might need or things that are going to be occurring over this coming weekend. Tonight, December 7th, or today, tomorrow, the 8th, and the 9th. Let's see what messages come out for the collective. And again, this is always for the highest good of all. Thank you for visiting. Please like and subscribe if this resonates with you. Okay, cards got stuck, so I'll go ahead and stop there. Let's see what messages come out for tonight. I'm going to ask for 3 cards. This is for December 7th, 8th, and 9th, 2018. We're in this new moon, of course, still, so that energy goes, oh, there we go, one just fell on the floor. Get 2 more cards of advice for this weekend. So remember, oh wow, that just flew out. So I actually got, let's see, put these down. I got 3 more cards that flew out. So we're gonna get 4 cards for the weekend, okay? Let's see what the messages are. Okay, I want you guys to be able to kind of see them. The last card. All right, let's see what the messages are. I'm so excited just because those other 3 popped out. So the first card, beautiful. This is the World. The number 21, and this is actually the last major arcana card before going into the traditional tarot. Again, major arcanas are always about more, serious life-changing events or energy that's going to propel you into something new. So this card says a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So that is beautiful. We'll look deeper into that. Coming full circle, like I was saying, we are in a completion mode. There's no more Mercury retrograde. Everything that has been clearing out this year is for our highest good, and it's really helping us to be creating better cycles. So the next card is the 4 of Raphael. I'm trying to get this where it's nice and clear for you guys. I don't know if that's going to happen. So there we go. The 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. So again, let's not stay in our head. Let's really focus on what we can control and seek out other possibilities. If something hasn't been working and this is an ongoing situation that you continue to kind of get the same result, then it's time to, try a different approach. The third card that came out, it's going to be the 7 of Michael. And this is actually similar to the 7 of Swords in the traditional tarot. And Swords is actually more about mental energy. And Michael is the most powerful archangel of all the angels. So when you need extra strength, you can actually ask for Archangel Michael to surround you with his white light and help you help yourself and give you the strength that you need. So this card says, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all of the details. So that actually goes great right after the 4 of Raphael. And again, 7 and 4 equals 11. And I was just saying that 111 energy, or that 1111, if you see that, that's the ultimate manifestation number. And the last beautiful card that popped out tonight is the 2 of Michael. It will be better. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So the 2 of Michael in the traditional tarot is the 2 of Swords. And this is someone actually sitting on a seat with swords crossing themselves, like they have their hands crossed and they don't want to communicate, and they are making the choice to not make a decision. So the 2 of Michael is a much better description and a, beautiful artwork in saying, you have to make a better choice, and you can't just sit there at the fork in the road. That's what most of us might be doing right now, is kind of sitting at that fork and kind of knowing what our intuition is saying on the inside, but not allowing ourselves to, go with the flow or take that leap of faith. So I'm going to read more of the definitions from the book. Thank you again for visiting. I'm excited. Again, this is for this coming weekend. So this energy may come to you during this weekend, or again, it may come after the weekend. It may have just occurred. Again, take what makes sense to you. And if something doesn't make sense, then that's not the message. So the World card is one of my favorites, of course. I have lots of favorites, but this is a very powerful card. And the World is always that completion of a cycle. In the traditional tarot, it's actually a picture of the globe. So it's that circle of continuation and completion. So again, this is actually Archangel Michael in this card being very powerful. So he came out 3 times in this reading, which is very strong. And again, this is a lot of mental energy. So make sure that you are thinking clearly and not allowing your mind to overthink and cause yourself more problems. So the World, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. A project or situation in your life has now come to a happy conclusion, and there is a sense of completion and satisfaction. It may be a time to move on to something new, but it's all right to pause and enjoy this amazing moment. Your work with Archangel Michael has brought you a new level of spiritual growth and evolution. You're at a place of enlightenment and profound understanding of the universe. Remember to speak words of gratitude to your friends, family, and the angels in recognition of their help. Additional meanings: the right place at the right time, coming full circle, excellent, happy endings, receiving an award, or international travel. So again, this completion is coming after that retrograde, and the rest of 2018 is really going to be completing all of these kind of toxic situations that came up to the surface for us to work on and heal. So you are almost there, and this is telling you that you've done it. You've done a great job, and you are supported. Michael has your back, and he's one of the strongest archangels. The second is going to be the 4 of Raphael. Raphael in this suit has to do with cups and emotion. So this is like the 4 of cups in tarot. So the 4 of Raphael is saying to you, there are additional options available to you. Your situation may seem to you to be limited or not what you hoped for, but there is more here than what meets the eye. Opportunities are presenting themselves, but your focus is too narrow, so you aren't seeing them. Open your eyes to all the possibilities. Life may seem to be lacking in magic and excitement, but there is a great shot here at enlightenment. Spend time in meditation, with the knowledge that any disillusionment you feel is meant to urge you into self-reflection, leading to a happier life. Additional meanings is awareness of your emotions, taking things for granted and missing the point. So the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Raphael, you have 4 cups usually in the original tarot, and it's having 3 full cups and being offered another, and having your arms crossed and not really being ready. So this person is kind of like pondering in the sand and feeling as though she's lost and maybe doesn't have anything good. But the angel right behind her is Raphael, and he is saying to her, you have so many other cups that are full, and don't get confused. Don't take things for granted. Really take a step back. The 7 of Cups came up in my most recent reading, and that is having a lot more choices. And sometimes it's confusion or not knowing which choice to make. But really take the time to look within, and your inner voice will tell you what you truly want. And go with that decision. Do not be scared to really, stand in your power and make that choice for yourself, because ultimately you will be rewarded by choosing something that you really resonate with and being your true self. That will be the best outcome. So the 7 of Michael is this next card. And that one is saying, there is a better course of action available to you. Ask yourself, what am I really trying to accomplish? Think about whether working alone on this project is a good idea. Is your unique point of view providing creative solutions, or is it causing you to miss important details? Go over the details again. Your angels want you to be a success in this endeavor, and are giving you a heads up with this card. There is probably more going on here than what meets the eye. Someone may have ulterior motives. The need for caution, poor timing, and running away. So this could be someone in your career or in your job that's kind of, keeping you from being successful. Again, this is the 7 of Swords in tarot. So sometimes this is someone being sneaky or feeling as though they got away with something, and maybe doing something behind your back, or maybe something just came to the light and you just figured it out, and they think that they've got away with it, but you're like, no, I see you for who you are. And this could also be you running away from yourself. You cannot run away from yourself. Your issues or whatever's going on is going to continue to come back and continue to come back and continue to come back until you actually deal with it. So there's this saying that I love: grow through what you go through. You cannot, push it down. It will keep coming to the surface. So the last card is the 2 of Michael. Again, this is that needing to make a decision card. So it will all feel better if you make a choice. You're struggling with a decision, either overanalyzing the situation or hoping it will just go away. Your heart is in conflict with your mind, so you're avoiding making a choice. This can be exhausting and create, excuse me, you guys. This can be exhausting and create unnecessary stress. Trust your ability to make a wise and intuitively sound decision, but compromise will be necessary. Search for middle ground. Even a temporary fix will get things moving again. So again, this is that 2 of Swords card, and Swords is all about that mental energy, so don't stay stuck in your head. We just came out of the retrograde, you guys. I've already kind of said that, right? And what's going on here is you still may be dealing with some inner conflict. You still may be dealing with some mental stresses. And the 7 of Michael is kind of being confused and maybe having so many choices, or feeling as though, am I ready? Am I ready to make this decision? But these cards are saying, yes, you've been ready. You're totally going to, make the best decision for yourself. And once you actually finally do that, and you seek out other possibilities with the 4 of Raphael, and you look for the magic in your life already, and you say how grateful you are, then this is going to happen. You're going to get this World card, and everything's going to be complete, and you're going to be able to see, even, a week later, a month later, a year later, when we look back at things and we say, wow, I can't believe I got through that. Or remember when I was sitting at that fork in the road and I wasn't making a decision for months, and I finally made a decision, and actually it wasn't the worst thing. My life didn't come crashing down. I totally made it through, and here I am sitting on top of the world, stronger than ever, because I went with my inner voice. I went with my intuition, and I really listened to my heart, and I got out of my head. It's good to be logical. We always want to make logical decisions, but you don't want to stress yourself out to the point where you're hurting yourself and you become stagnant and not move forward. So this weekend's energy is really telling us, don't pity yourself. Don't stay in that mental stagnation of the old cycles. You have everything within you to come to this completion and to make those beautiful decisions to move forward in a better way. So I am so happy that you stopped by my channel. That is the advice for this weekend, December 7th, 8th, and 9th. I am so very thankful that you came by. Please like and subscribe if this resonated with you, and tune in for the second half of December coming up, and a full moon in Cancer will be coming up as well for the last full moon of 2018. I thank you all again for visiting. Love and light. Have a great weekend, and I will see you again. Thank you so much.